Hey guys, what's up? This is Yoda vs. Link. I'm Billie Joe Armstrong, the punk rock alchemist. This is my 6th album review, and before I get started, I would like to say I was gonna put the first 5 on Billie Joe Armstrong, the punk rock alchemist, so I could put in a big playlist, and I would be the next ones that I'll be making, so I'll have the originals with it. But YouTube will not let you download your videos if they can't be seen by public. And on the first video that I did, I accidentally got a song in it, and it ran a little bit over 30 seconds. So YouTube blocked that one and got mad at me. So I can't download that one. And so I have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th that are going to be going up on Billie Joe Armstrong, the punk rock alchemist. Okay. Now, if that's out of the way, I am making my first fan video, which is kind of awesome because I moved channels, so it's a good new start. I'm sorry I missed you last Tuesday, but here you go. I'm doing Vessel by 21 Pilots. Yes, that's Old Men on the front cover. That is not actually the band members. Okay, so first thing that you'll notice is that they are not actually 21 pilots, but they are in fact 2 pilots or musicians. So yeah, that was stupid. I shouldn't have said that. I'm taking over my body, back in control, no more shoddy. I bet a lot of me was lost, teasing, crossing eyes and dotted. Anyways, okay, so there's 2 guys, Holly Joseph and Josh Dunn. Josh Dunn has a haircut kind of like me. You haven't noticed, got a new haircut. Pretty cool, I think, but it's a lot different. So, they're a good upcoming band. They're not very famous yet, but they're definitely getting there. They've started to make their way, and the first 2 albums that they put up were not actually under a record deal, and then somebody finally noticed them and put them on a record deal, and they were amazing for doing so, because these people should be known, and you should know about 21 Pilots. Whenever John Norad, the guy that told me to make this album review, whenever he told me about these guys, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I don't really like learning about new music. I mean, it's weird because I love music, but I mean, like, I don't know. I usually like music better when I find it myself. But this band was exceptional. I love all the songs on this album. And one awesome thing about this album is that the first song is an amazing introduction, and the end song is such an easy way out. So the first one, it's like big and bombastic, and it just brings you into the album. And the last album, it just slides you slowly out, kind of mellow. It's a really nice, soft song, and they did really good on the numbering of these tracks. They flow into one another. They're great. And so the critically acclaimed songs on this album, there's Car Radio and House of Gold. So there's 4 different music videos on this CD. All the music videos are good, and they all have these like really strange twists to them, and they're just good music videos. They're not like any ordinary music videos. 6 of the songs were actually songs from their past, one of their past albums, and the fans liked those songs, so they brought them back and they re-recorded them, and they're nice. And so there's 12 songs on this album, and so 6 of those were recorded before, and they're all awesome songs. I can't say that enough. But okay, I'm gonna have to say my favorite song is the very first song, and that is Ode to Sleep. Ode to Sleep is a good song. There's a lot of rap influence in it, which there is throughout the album, but this one has a lot of rap, and it kind of reminds me of like old Eminem. Really choppy, lots of rhyming, great big words, and very poetic. The reason they said that they rap at all in their songs is because he writes it out like poetry, and then if it's too long, he just has to rap it out. So It's a really nice touch. I've heard a lot of people say that it kind of reminds them of Linkin Park. They get really into their music, and whenever it gets intense, they start screaming. And it's not very often, but when the intense moments come, they scream. And then there's, like I said, rapping. There's a lot of piano music. There's digital music. It's really awesome. And so some bands that you might want to look for when listening to these guys is Imagine Dragons, Gym Class Heroes, and the Neon Trees. So I can definitely hear some of those influences in there. I was watching an interview with the lead singer, and he was saying that some of his influences were bands like My Chemical Romance and The Killers. So I could definitely see that in there. Pretty poppy, rock, mainly rock, but I mean some pop. He's got a really high range of vocal, and it's really great because he can I mean, he can't go that low, but I mean he can go really high, and a lot higher than most people can actually sing. And he's a really great singer. The music's great. And so like I was saying in the interview, he was talking about the different kinds of lyrics that he puts into his music. He puts a lot of songs about universal ideas, like getting through life, like what do you feel when you're going through life, and it touches a lot of people inside. They write so that everybody can feel what they're saying. Okay, and the lyrics, they write to everybody, but they also put some subliminal messages in for teenagers and young adults, and how like you should savor your life, watch out for yourself. And so one of the songs on this album that I've really been thinking about is the song Hands for Guns. And it's about, it's kind of like the Gorilla songs Kids with Guns, but I mean that kind of has like a message. But this one's talking about teenagers going around doing a bunch of stupid things because they think they're invincible. So he uses the metaphor that they have hands for guns, and they lead them off to safety, and it's easier to shoot yourself because you're not paying attention. You think you're invincible. The only thing I don't like about 21 Pilots is right now they're still in a little bit of an amateurish phase. The lyrics, I will agree, they're very up there and a lot more mature than most artists that have been going on for a while. But some of their music is a little bit simplistic, and that's nice. It's nice every once in a while, but it doesn't. There's a range. There's a big range. They've got some music that's like way up there, and then the other music, which is pretty amateurish, pretty simple. It's a nice touch, but none of the music's on the same level. So that's the only thing I have to complain about. It's really awesome. It's really not that big of a complaint. You wouldn't know it. I mean, like, you wouldn't just notice it right off the bat. They're pretty awesome. You should listen to them. This is a great album, and I think you should pick it up. Take a listen to it. The songs that are famous, they're great, and so is the rest of the music. You got to listen to the rest of the music to understand the intensity and all about the rest of the album. So dude, I'm in the middle of a video.
Where's the remote?
Dude, you just interrupted my video. I'm in the middle of a video.
Why aren't you wearing your get up? Yeah, we had to do it for every video.
Well, I figured since this was my album review that...
You already did your album review? You're supposed to wait till I got home.
I wanted to get it over with.
You know what? Why weren't you wearing your clothes?
I didn't think about it, dude.
Okay, you know what? It's a nice shirt. So we're gonna change clothes real quick. Okay? Go into the garage.